So let's say you just woke up or you have got no idea of what to trade today. Today is Wednesday, the 15th of June 2022. Let's say you have got no idea of how to make money in trading today. This video is just going to give you some good ideas. So keep on watching and watch the video until the end. So today is a significant day. It's a very significant day. If you trade fundamentals, if you trade technicals like me, by the way, this system that I'm going to show you as we go along in the video, if you want to also download it and try and use it for yourself, it's free. Look for the video on this channel. Everything that we do here is for free. So today, if you don't know how to trade the market or you don't have an idea of what you can trade today, this video is going to give you some pointers. So the chart that you're looking at is actually USDX on the 4-hour time frame. USDX is what my broker calls the dollar index. My broker's link is in the description box below. Go ahead and sign up with them. Some brokers will call it USDXY, some brokers will call it US dollar index, some people will call it various things. But what you want to do is to start with the dollar index. Why are we starting with the dollar index? Because first of all, the dollar is at this level. We have touched this level that we last touched in May thereabouts. And we are again at that level, and we have got some news that's going to tell us whether we are going to do this or whether we are going to do this. But I can safely say for now the idea is we are going to break out. The dollar index, the dollar is going to break out. That's the general idea. Why are we saying that? Because today we have got some significant news here. You can see on my FX book all these news that are high impact. But we are going to start here with the interest rate decision by the Federal Reserve in the United States, which is what going to determine the direction for the dollar, which is measured by the dollar index. Now, how can we use this to our advantage? Now, if you have been reading the news, which you should, whether you're a technical trader or a fundamental trader, I'm a technical trader myself, but when there is major news like this, I pay attention. You know what has been happening in the US. There's been like rising inflation, and the Fed has been forced to intervene. Now expectations are that it's going to hike interest rates by 75 basis points, depending on the person that you are talking to. Some people are saying other percentages, but there is expectation that there is going to be a significant rise in interest rates in the United States. Now, how do you use that information? We already know traditionally when there is an interest rate hike for a currency, that currency immediately becomes bullish. People start buying that currency. And when there is an interest rate cut on that currency, it tends to be sold off. So, armed with that information, we already know what we are going to be looking for. Right now, I'm not in any major positions, but I'm waiting for the Fed to tell us what's going to happen with the interest rates. Basically, I'm waiting for the Fed to tell me what's going to happen with the US dollar, which is going to aid me in my trading, because if you watch my videos on this channel, my trading style is very simple. I love to trade US dollar cross pairs, which makes it a bit interesting for me or simple for me, because I can simply come to the US dollar index and see what's going to happen, and then I can go and quickly trade my US dollar crosses. So in the event that the dollar breaks out, there's a significant hike in interest rates, and the dollar breaks out of this zone, which I somewhat believe everyone is eyeing this zone. I believe everyone is eyeing this zone and is waiting for the Fed to tell us. If it breaks out of this zone, immediately we are going to to buy USD Japanese yen. We are going to sell Euro USD. You can see, interestingly, Euro USD is come and tested this zone. So we might see if the rate hike comes in and the dollar gains strength, certainly Euro USD is going to drop. The last interest rate hike, if you noticed, it decimated the currencies as well as the crypto market. BTC, I was holding some BTC. Bad day in the markets. Bad day in the markets. And if we go to AUD USD, that's the picture on AUD USD. If the dollar does break out of our zone there, again, we are also looking for sales on AUD USD. We will be looking to buy USD versus Canadian dollar. This is why I don't like to plot lines on my charts, because when you put in your charts, those lines, they don't go away. So we'll be looking for USD Canadian to also break out and go this way. GBP USD will be looking certainly for GBP USD to make a drop. Maybe we're going to just stay in this area for now, and we are going to wait for that interest rate decision, and we are going to drop. That was USD Swiss, not Canadian. That other one, yes. So this is Canadian. Again, we are going to be looking to buy this thing. We are going to be buying this thing, and NZD USD, we are going to be looking to sell. We are going to be looking to sell NZD USD. USD, these are exotics. I don't trade them every day. I'm in South Africa, so I just pay attention to USD ZAR for interest sake. I don't trade it every day. So it's going to be an interesting day today. It's going to be determined by USDX. We are going to, I'm just watching USDX for until the Fed makes that interest rate announcement. Then definitely I'll move in on my US dollar crosses there. I'll spot opportunities. You can use various strategies for this. Some people want to trade, those 1 minute time frame scalping strategies, where they put pending orders on either side and they see what happens. Some people would want to wait a bit and see the direction that the currency wants to take before they jump in with their huge positions. But definitely, if you've got no idea of what to trade today, you have a trade today. If there's the Fed announcing interest rates today, and consensus, this is general agreement, is that the Fed is going to hike interest rates in the US because of rising inflation. So Euro USD we are going to sell, AUD USD we are going to sell, GBP USD we are going to sell, NZD USD we are going to sell, USD Canadian buy, USD Swiss franc buy, USD JPY buy. I'm not going to go to gold and crypto and stuff like that. You can decide for yourself, because gold and BTC can be temperamental at times as well. So, but if you stick with these pairs, definitely you are going to have something that you can actually trade today. Importantly, guys, only risk money that you can afford to lose. Yes, don't come and say you saw me making talking about this on this video, then you went in with your whole account. Only trade money that you can afford to lose, because who knows, it might just be hype and nothing really happens in the market. It happens sometimes. You get everyone watching that news or expecting something on a major event, and the event does absolutely nothing. And people had already taken positions prior to the event and stuff like that. They just taken out of those positions at a loss. So you trade with money that you can afford to lose. But for now, the consensus is the dollar is going to break out of this zone, because everyone is expecting the Fed to hike interest rates in order to tame that runaway inflation in the US, which means it's going to be an interesting day. Just go to your dollar cross pairs. You don't need to look at everything else, these other pairs. Just go to your dollar cross pairs and you'll be able to make money without stressing too much. If you're new on this channel, please consider subscribing so that you don't miss future videos. Like this video if you learned one or two things in this video, or don't like the video, whatever you choose. About everything else, see the links in the description box below. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.